something happen? No, not really. Thank you, Toaster and Deuces, for the 1 member. Welcome, welcome, me. Hopefully, Jim. Nah. No, Jim. Been kinda down, but it's good to see you. Dude, I had like a nightmare that like woke me up in the middle of the night twice. So that kinda sucks. What was it about? I can't tell you. If I tell you, the nightmare will come true. No, but this time the nightmare was so real, I unironically had to check my Twitter. Okay, well, now I have to tell you. No, not the Lumi one. That wasn't really a nightmare. That was just, you know, my alarm rang and I had to wake up. Dude, I had a nightmare about being canceled. That's crazy. Okay, wait. Let me get into my chatting screen. Hold on. Dude, it was terrifying. It was actually terrifying, man. It's not funny. What did you say in the dream? Dude, I can't tell you or I'll literally get canceled. Oh my god. Woohoo! Hi guys! Is Jamucky here once again with things that you don't care about? Talking about stuff that nobody asked for? Guys, I dreamt that I got canceled on Twitter and it woke me up twice. It was one of the worst dreams ever. I had to unironically check my phone because a dream lasted like 3 days. And then it was like this. I wrote my tweet and then I freaking pressed send and I was like, okay. And I went to bed. Next morning, I woke up and it blew up, dude. It's a whole, dude, it's crazy. And then I was like, oh god, and then we started doing damage control. Well, I'm terminally online. What was the tweet? I literally can't say it or I'll get canceled. I can't be dreaming about those things. It's basically my real thoughts. That's how you know Jelly isn't fake. She gets canceled in her dreams. Dude, I literally can't tell you because I would actually tweet that. I actually think it. If I go like, and then I say something really outrageous. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I can't say any specifics. You really want to know whatever's the worst thing you can think of? It's that. I didn't think it was that bad, dude. It happens every goddamn time. Anyways, hi guys. So like murder? No, it's not like murder. Murder is like, it's like straight up bad. You know, what I tweeted was like, I thought it was fine. Was it at least really funny? Yes. It was very funny. It was very funny because I know for a fact that it blew up the first time because it was funny and then the wrong people started seeing the tweet and then I got canceled. But it was funny. Even if it was really bad, was it at least something true? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Make it up yourself. I said that in a dream. This is... Oh! This is crazy. I don't know. I never thought I'd have a dream about getting canceled on Twitter. That's like a first for me. It's like a first for me. You can't decide if your own joke is funny. You know, I do funny tweets knowing that it's funny. Thank XP for the 1 man ball. Welcome, please enjoy your stay. Your Honor, it came to me in a dream. What if I tweeted it right now and then said it came to me in a dream, because it literally did. Anyways, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna get canceled. It only gets funnier when the wrong people see it. I was getting like DMs on PhaseConnect, but from PhaseConnect, dude. Like they were like going like, okay, so this is what we're gonna do from now. Like the actual damage. So bad. It was so bad. Thank you, Magdalenas, for the 2 super. I said, what? What? Are you talking about Idol Corp, the corporation, or like the General Idol Corp? The General Corporation of Idols. Okay, anyways, dude, that's hilarious. No, I mean, it's probably really funny, like, you know, that you're hearing about it, but I literally woke up twice. I woke up once at 6 in the morning, and I woke up again at 7 in the morning. It was a dream advocating for windowed mode. Deserved. I love windowed mode. You know, you'll never understand my pain. I have motion sickness. You know, windowed mode helps a lot with it. Oh my god, 6-7. Are you serious? Oh my god. I didn't mean to this time. Light mode defense suite deserves cancellation. One of my greatest and most talented friends in the world uses light mode Discord. I mean, we don't really talk anymore, but I still think she's like one of the closest friends I've ever had in the world. And I look up to her. Name them. Every time I read a Jelly Talk stream title, I read to the tune of Billy Joel's song Careless Talk. Jelly Talks, I don't believe what she says. Jelly Talks, I don't know which song by Billy Joel that is. I don't even know which songs I listened to were from Billy Joel. Thank you for 10 super brave SJ. I don't listen to Billy Joel that much. Bin Laden's your friend? She is not Bin Laden. You stopped being her friend because of light mode? We made like a joke once. I think there was like a video going around our friend Discord back when it was still a friend Discord, and then it was like, I think it was, yeah, it was just like she sent like a screenshot of her entire screen once, and then it was Discord in light mode. So like we blasted her for it, and it became a running joke. So like every time there's like a, like, you know, those flashbang videos, we just replaced the flashbang with her Discord light mode. Did someone leak the group chat? No, it just became big. That should be illegal. I mean, it is illegal. Nobody uses Discord light mode. I saw that. I was like, what the hell are you doing? Light mode Discord is crazy. It is. It's crazy. It's insane. Jelly, hello, hello. Hello. Maybe you're just in a very light environment. You know, not everybody has your computer in a man cave with only one ceiling light and no other lamps, you know? And with your windows drawn all the time. Maybe they're in a beautiful summer flower field, you know, right outside their window with their curtains drawn open. There's natural light flowing into the room. You know? You don't even have a ceiling light? Man cave! How did you know? Because it's the same for me. Man cave! I have one light. Light mode is used by despicable creatures. This pose is made by dark mode, gang. I mean, grass is darker on the other side. Something, I don't know, dude. Yeah, what if she's like, you know, a grass toucher? And I'm just saying, you know, what if she loves nature and then there's like sunlight flowing into her room at all times? You know? There's a light, gentle breeze and the smell of daisies. Isn't that how you get brown? What the hell, man? Maybe she's brown, I don't know. Natural light, let's be reasonable here. I'm just saying, dude, people who use Discord light mode are completely different creatures from us. We're like basement dwellers. Okay. Dang it, Shotgun Offer, 26 months on the Mac. Maybe their PC is outside. Yeah, maybe they're in a world where it doesn't rain. And then their PC's outside. The desert? Could you have a PC in the desert if you like filter out all the dust and sand? Because it doesn't rain, right? So you can just leave it out. My Oshi is a true gem boy who has a man cave. My man cave is very bright. You know it's bright because you've seen my hand cams. No, the heat would destroy it? Oh, true! What if you just wheel it out when it's like... What if it's under like an umbrella to protect it from the heat? Because it's cold at night, right? In the desert? Why aren't you brown yet? I'll ask my mom to tan me. I'll ask my... Not my real mom, like my Vtuber mama to tan me. I don't even use Discord, but the conversation is hilarious. Discord is an instant messaging application developed by the company Discord. It's currently the main platform for gamers. And, I guess VTubers? I don't know, I'm just making things up. I don't actually know any facts about Discord. Recently, Discord has been selling... Has been selling, cosmetic packs for $15. And, people have been gifting each other cosmetic packs to make your profile picture glow, or your profile picture have a cat girl on it, or, your banner to have a star in it or something. Did you know? Did you not know about that? Of course you did. The e-girl profile ears. Hell yeah. The e-girl profile ears. I've seen people play Elden Ring in the desert, somebody said. Have you seen them use Discord in the desert? Did you get a gift? I don't even have the stupid Discord... Like, you know how there's tiers of Discord Nitro? I don't even have the night version of Nitro that, like, has the stupid 500 megabyte, like, file limit. So every time I have to send in something, like vocals or music or whatever, I have to put it through Google Drive. And it's like the gayest thing ever. We need tan line jelly. But I'm wearing a monkey suit. Where am I gonna tan? Where are my tan lines? Who the hell pays for Discord Nitro? Face? I guess. You know, it's either pay for Google Drive storage or Nitro. Do I pay for Google Drive storage? I don't even know anymore. Probably not. I just make new accounts. No, because it gives you the 500 megabyte limit. You have no idea how much. I do most of my work on Discord. I send files to myself. Do you have like 24 accounts? Like Google accounts? Yes. You don't get it, man. I use Discord for work. My main platform for work is on Discord. I need a 500 megabytes. I do. You know, now the CCP has your files. Goddamn, dude, the freaking CCP has everything, dude. It has got my data. It's sending me Chinese ads on Instagram. Sending freaking, like, it knows it's got my passport, it's got my ID, it's got literally everything, man. It doesn't even matter anymore. Privacy doesn't exist. Grooming kittens doesn't work. You don't get to tell me what's work and what's not. I get to groom my kittens whenever I want. Boomer Jelly sending files to herself. It's good, dude. When I need to use my... You guys will never understand. You'll never get it. What do you want me to do then? Freaking airdrop my files from my drawing device to my computer? Use local send. Google Drive is lowering free storage to 5 gigabytes. That's like one file. That's like one file. I swear to God, every Jelly Talk stream, I should just rename Jelly Talks to Jelly Complains. Because I'm just complaining. I'm just a complainer. I'm just like a serial complainer. Oh my gosh. You can write a small Python server. You can write a small Python server and do it easy. Oh, I don't want to. Ever thought about that? What cereal do you hate? I don't actually like Cheerios. I hate Cheerios. It tastes like freaking sawdust. I'm complaining about complaining now. Women don't want solutions. I don't want to freaking go through the effort to write a small Python server that does that for me. I use Apple, dude. Cheerios are literally the best cereal. It just tastes like sawdust to me. Yeah, it tastes like tree bark. I don't know. Cornflakes are better. Yeah. I like cornflakes. Yum! But they're NAS pre-built things. I mean, like, true. I could, but that means I have to go. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just easier to do what I'm doing. Cornflakes fried chicken is dope. It's true. That's true. That's true. I don't know. I'm so hungry, man. I haven't had cereal in so long. Oh my God, I think my milk is expired. It expires today. I'm gonna see if it's fine to drink later. Do you have all your important files backed up? I do. I back up my files into a hard drive every once in a while. Just in case my computer unironically explodes. Have you had anything to eat? I haven't. I just woke up and I was replying to some work stuff. I gotta do some work after the stream's done, and then I'm gonna go eat oysters because I'm tired. A job? I'm just doing some chores for my parents right now. They need some stuff done, and I'm helping out. Thank you, Brayden McCann, for the super! Thank you for the super sticker! Woo! Yay! Breakfast oysters. Probably yes. Probably like 60 breakfast oysters during oyster happy hour. You have oysters? We import them. I'm a little errand boy now. It's pretty demanding errand boy stuff. I don't really want to do it, but my parents asked, and I'm alive, and they're alive. I'm like thinking like maybe 40 years down the line, 50 years down the line, when they're definitely no longer alive, I'm gonna be like, man, I wish I did those errands for my parents so we could have family bonding. Something like that. Like, I'm sure people with no parents would love to bond with their parents, so that's why I'm doing this. Just upload their minds into a computer. Oh, like that girl from Danganronpa, boy. I don't think you guys care about Danganronpa 2x2. I don't care about it. I don't care about it either. What's something we can talk about? What's something we have in common? Black Mirror your parents? Lol, the which one? The what do you call that? The femboy? The femboy. Wait, no, is it a fem? Yeah, he's a femboy. I don't care. I mean, I don't really care either. I was forced to care about Danganronpa. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I have zero hope. I have no hope for anything they release anymore because Danganronpa is they've been getting worse and worse, and I'm pretty certain. I'm just keeping my expectations, so I don't think their new game is gonna be like crazy, you know, like as good as one. You know, I'm black-pilled. Danganronpa is fine as dumb fun. I really liked the first one. I really liked the first one. And then they had the seesaw effect game, and then I was like, I'm done. I played to see it, but not expecting it to hit as hard as Danganronpa 1. Yeah, true, same. It's like, what is that? Code Rain? The train one? The one where the first case is on the train? That was like Giga Mid too. What made it go downhill? It's mostly, if I recall correctly, it's them purposefully like making a solution that is so absurd that you could never ever have guessed it, and it gets to the point where, you know, it's like something that doesn't even make sense anymore. That's what I, you know, thought when I played like 3 and then Ring Code. So I became Ace Attorney. Is Danganronpa V3? That's probably, yeah, V3 sucks. What's the series about? It's like the same stuff, like murder mystery. Did you also play Zero Escape? I don't remember what freaking escape games I've played anymore. Like, I had a period of time when I was obsessed with like these Japanese escape or murder mystery games, and I played a lot of them, but I don't remember which ones. What was this other one? What was this other game? Hold on. Did I play this? I played Zonky Zero for a bit, and then I got turned off by like the stupid combat system. I remember you playing Ghost Trick. Okay, look, Ghost Trick was good. Ghost Trick was pretty good. I don't know, man. Like sometimes when you play games, especially for like stream or like just little bits off stream, they all kind of blend together, especially if you don't finish them. I don't really finish my games. I've come here to once again shamelessly beg for Void Stranger playthrough. Oh my god, wait, I can click on you and I can click channel activity. Oh my god, I can see all your chats that you've chatted in like the past multiple streams. You chatted, you said something once in, yeah, you've just been sending super chats asking me to play Void Stranger. I don't like Sokoban! I can stalk you guys now, oh my god. Do not check my activity, says Arclux. I won't, because your chats are annoying. And I hate you. Stalked on stream? I can stalk now. I didn't know you do that. Really, you need to finish your games or no dessert? How is it my fault that the games get boring after a while? Or perceived. Let me check you. Aww. Chat messages in the past year. You have 0 deleted messages, 0 timeouts, and 0 hides. That's great. Proud of you. I've been hitting you before. I'm gonna hi Jerry, I'm back to be weird. Once again, thank you for hitting me, women. Okay. You're scared of women, especially you? That's great. Boo! I don't like Sokoban. T has 1,000 hours of Baba. Baba is barely, it's half Sokoban. Okay, JC Dentimoma, thank you for 27 months. I appreciate that. Appreciate that you've been here for 27 months, but I cannot appreciate that you're notching Baba down to a Sokoban game. Baba is not a Sokoban game. Sokoban means basically pushing boxes. You're pushing things. So, no! Baba is Sokoban secondary. The primary gimmick of Baba is the words. Sokoban's not better than Baba. How could you? How dare you? Sokoban is a puzzle game genre. It's about pushing boxes. Hi, Jelly, you're loud screaming. Just woke up my dog. How could you? How could you not put in earphones? It's like how could you tune into a Jerry stream and then go like, oh, she's not gonna yell this time for sure. My dog's gonna be perfectly fine, sleeping on the floor 2 inches away from the phone. She's not gonna yell. Every goddamn stream I yell. That's just bad pattern recognition. Resident Evil Sokoban? What? Thank you, Jason. And remember to super. So is it Sokoban-like or Sokoban-light? Void Stranger is a 2D Sokoban-style puzzle game where every step counts. I'm so bad with those. I hate the Sokoban-style Baba games. Okay, you know... I don't know, man. I'm not a graphics girl. I'm not a graphics girl, but I don't know, man. I don't like the graphics. You know what, dude? I'll play it eventually when I have nothing else in my queue to play. This will be like one of my backup games. I played last called BBS. Jelly, I have you on speaker specifically to wake up my neighbors. Please yell louder. Ah! I like your profile picture! Thank you so much out of 13 for 19 months. Welcome back. Thank you, Potato Please on me for 3 months. I have. Thank you. Thank you, John Baker, for the 5 super. Jelly, if you don't finish games, does it mean you rage quit League and Deadlock? I'm also here once again to suggest Tower Dominion. Somebody sent me a thing in the Mallows. It's about like a cat. I forgot what it was, but it's like some sort of tower defense game. Tower Dominion looks fun. Thank you, 35 for the super chat. If you make me laugh, I'll become a member. Sometimes I wish you were real. Why do you make me suffer by being fake and not real? God, I hate Earth. I am as real as... 2D rush stream when? No clue. You don't know what to do about what? Game or life? I don't even know what I remembered, what I was supposed to say. Hey, do you like fajitas? I love fajitas. Thank you for 2 super. Yeah, what are we doing? This is not the suggest games to Jelly stream. If you want to suggest games, just send it to me in my Mallows. I'll look at it, and if it's something I think I can stream, then I'll stream it. I still think you really need to play RimWorld. There's a joke I can make there, but I don't think I should make it. I still think I should play RimWorld too. This is also gonna be part of the no games to play, time to play something pile. Not sure if I've ever asked, but if you ever interested in Gundam or Gunpla or model kits in general, if yes, which ones you want to build? I did used to build, like, I think I built a Gundam, or like I tried to build a model kit in my past life. I never really finished it. Have I think it's in my cupboard somewhere. I think it's in my cupboard somewhere. I went too difficult too fast. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really into like big robots. I'm more into model trains. I think I went to like some store and I found this model kit of like battleships. Like, and also trains and also cars. I could build a Model G-Wagon, yes, but then I would need to spray paint it. The only thing holding me back from buying those model kits is the fact that I had to spray paint it. really wanted. I can't say that. I think he slays level 5 super. I can't. I'm pretty sure I can get some of them that don't need paint. Yeah, but the ones I want to do need paint because I want to do those baby ones. I don't care about baby train models. I want like the real thing. You can brush paint them, but that'll be ugly as hell. I'm afraid of you because tiny women are evil. You're right, tiny women are evil. Do you think the tinier the women are, the more evil she is? Yes. I mean, I don't think I'm that evil. I haven't done anything evil, like, that I genuinely consider evil. More concentrated, so everybody has the same evil, but mine's more concentrated? So what does that even mean? That means everybody has the same amount of evil in them. How short is Lumi? She's pretty tall. Or what you're willing to admit? Do you guys quantify evil as like potential evil or active evil? Active evil being evil things you actually do. Potential evil being things that the person can potentially do. Active evil? Okay, so I'm basically a saint. Because I'm only filled with potential evil. Evil physics? Evil physics. Sometimes the tinier the woman, the more violent she is instead of being more evil. But violence is technically evil. I'm messaging Neighbor to 5. I think evil is hatred. You gotta really be miserable to hate someone. Like to the point where you think about them like daily and you're like everything they do is to kill, is to hurt you. You gotta really like have nothing to do. You know? But like, so like if you're like actually hated by someone, you can go like, oh my god, they basically love me. They think about me all day. They're basically in love with me. That's why the lovers to enemies trope is so good. I mean, dude, enemies to lovers trope is so good. What the hell, dude? I feel like we're looping topics. Jerry, you're a dictator. I'm not your dictator. Thank you for the 5 super. Lovers to enemies. Enemies to lovers. So like the Goomies. Oh my god, this stupid auto translation thing. I'm gonna turn it off again. Why is it default on every day, every stream? Bro! We're always looping topics, Jelly. Do you guys ever get bored of me looping topics? Wouldn't be a Jerry stream without one loop. The thing is, I don't remember what I told you. I don't even remember what I say. Like, sometimes I look at clips that people make of me, and then I go like, and then I say something outrageous, right? And I'm like, nah, it's pretty funny. I said that. It's grim, dude. Anyways, hit me with the subscribers only mode. Now you have to subscribe to chat. What if I just do subscribe for no minutes and you can chat? Sublocked! Wasn't that already on? Apparently you turned off again. Slizo, thank you for the 20 super! Shelly, thank you for reminding me, guys. This loop 858,739,744. That's crazy. Are you doing good, man? That turns off? Yes, I suppose I have to turn it on every stream. Dude, YouTube sucks. Hell yeah, it's about time we get credit for all the evil things we don't do. How much potential evil do you guys think you have in yourselves? Can we get a loop emote? I should write these down. What was that other emote you wanted me to do? I don't even remember that one. Cinema! Cinema's kind of hard to portray in emote form, no? Emote form. You'd have to write the word cinema. Caught? Oh, so hands up? Okay. Basically, hands up. I've seen people. Depends on how grumpy I am that day. Do you guys, like, think of, like, scenes where like, your arch nemesis in that 5 seconds or 5 minutes that you know... Yeah, your arch nemesis for the entirety of 5 minutes dies horrifically in an accident. Do you guys think about that? Or like their family suffers in front of them. No? Like somebody, like for example, somebody cuts me off in traffic. And then I'm like, this guy is like the worst person alive. I hope they burn in hell. And then I move on with my day without ever thinking about that person again. Yeah, but that person in that 5 seconds I'm thinking about him is like my arch nemesis. And then I never think about them again. And then I have an arch nemesis again the next time another person cuts me off. And then I'm like, I hope your family watches you burn. And I never think about them again. Dude, cortisol spikes. I swear to God, morning drives are the worst. Everybody's like sleepy. And then nobody looks at the guy in their goddamn side mirrors. I would make it so there'll never be an abnormal human for eons. Yes, this includes me. So you're basically saying eugenics. Sounds like a regular game of League of Legends. Yeah. When I play top and the enemies and the enemy junglers are Shaco and is just there to make my life miserable. I hope this person loses his girlfriend. Seems a little extreme. Most of my ill-will thoughts are proportional to their actions. Oh, mine are not. Mine are like, I hope they suffer indefinitely for the rest of time. And then I forget about it. Some original channel for 33 months will come back. That makes sense. Oh yeah, no league. I hope they... Yeah, but then anything else is way too mean. I can't say, I hope you lose your mom. That's really mean. I don't want to do that. Anyways, if you're gonna say stuff like that, you should do a Chuni pose. That would fit. Yeah, that would be real great. That's actually mean. You know, it's not like something I can laugh off. It was only got one mom. I wouldn't want to lose my mom. I hope for the next 10 games you are miserable and you lose like 400 LP. Ever drive past them to see what they look like? I only actually drive close to cars or past cars when I really like their car and I'm trying to see what car they have and what condition their car is in. I don't really care about seeing what the other person looks like because I'm not gonna remember anyways. Thank you, Toaster, for the 5. Ever try to make someone explode with their mind knowing it can't really happen? I wouldn't want them to explode. I want them to slowly bleed out so they suffer as much as possible. If they just explode, they're not gonna even see it coming. Thank you, another name for a nice super. I'm now picturing you delivering an evil monologue. I'd love to see that. I love that. I love being like Chuni evil. I feel like I missed a chance in like middle school, so I'm just channeling it all now. Yeah. Jelly wouldn't do that, she'd be efficient. I wouldn't, it's true. My evil eye, I can't contain its power. That's not like, that's like kind of like, obviously you're like joking. Obviously this is like a meme, you know? I'm trying to open my stream elements. Okay. Great anime, by the way. I like the Chuni animes. I love those. I love those. Evil girl outfit win. Well, there's so many. Somebody asked for a train conductor outfit. I like that too, but by the time it's done, it's gonna be like out of trend now. That's not evil, it's sugar. You have cataracts. True. You ever get a military uniform? Don't tell me what to do. You heard that, Zuber. Evil girl isn't that I can be an evil monkey. I can be an evil monkey. My obsessions shift sometimes. No, I mean, I'm still obsessed with the same things. I'm still obsessed with the same things. Jelly gonna buy all the games DLC 4 years from now. You'll still be playing it 4 years? Joy emoji. You think 4 years? I know that I'm gonna have to buy a new DLC every time I stream it. So maybe when like... Oh yeah, let's do this. If I play that train conductor game and nobody super chats me, so I don't make back what I spent on that DLC, I'll stop streaming the game. I'm recouping the costs. I can't do it if I operate at a loss. You know? I can't do it if I operate at a loss. You know, I'm spending, how much is it? Like, basically like $30. No, I don't even know. I think it's like different. $20 to $30. If I don't make $30 plus cut of the what the hell am I saying? Yeah, then it's over. I have a businesswoman mindset. I'm an economist. What's JSP? Guys, what's JSP? Jindom? Is that a threat, basically? I'm like threatening you. If you don't give me money, I'm gonna stop streaming this train game. Thank you, Jerry, for the 20! Remember, YouTube and Sakana gets a cut. Yeah, so it's like what goes to me. Didn't that guy drop $1,000 for the train stuff? True. Actually, never mind. That guy just paid for my entire, like, DLC collection. Jarga Jatcher? Isn't Jarga Jatcher just the machines girl? Or, like, the, what is that? The, firing people girl? What's DSP? What the hell is DSP? Dark Side Jerry? Dark Side Jerry? Chad has to buy tickets to ride the train. Yeah, true. If all of you give me like 25 cents, I'd have a lot of money. I actually don't know, I didn't count. Thank you, Jacob, for the super dark side. I didn't know what Dark Side Jerry means. I don't even know what Dark Side, who? Dark Side Phil. I've heard that name before. I've heard that name before. You guys have talked about this before. 1 ticket, please. Thank you, Birmingham, for the super. Oh my god, I feel so bad. I feel like I'm extracting money from you. Forget it. Thank you, Silver, to super. DSP is a guy who's bad at games. I think there was like a clip. Is it the guy who complained about like the what is that? The Breath of the Wild puzzle where you had to put the balls, do the thing, and then there was like a comparison clip with some girl from HoloLive and then she wheeled it over? Is that the guy? That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, Ame. Yeah, it was Ame. DSP is why they have yellow paint in games. No, I'm also why they have yellow paint in games. I didn't know where I was supposed to go in mixtape. Jean-Claude Van Damme, welcome back. We must stop the looping, Jerry. Therefore, I must ask, have you ever artistically designed your dream home? And if so, can you describe what you want in it? I may or may not have downloaded free drafting software and made a house I'll never get. I don't know about artistically designing my dream home. I know what I want my dream home to look like. It's nothing compared to the home I have now. I just got manipulated for train game money. Thank you, everyone. Super. I guess I have to play train game this week again. Rat's thank you for the one. Thank you. Do not search DSP. It's too sad. Sad. Thank you for super. No. Let me tell you about my. Let me tell you guys about my dream home and what kind of. How do you say this in English? What is this word in English? I gotta look it up. 1 second. A juicy tip for Dark Side Gel. Thank you for the juicy tip, Anononite. I love that name actually. What? Anononite? It rolls off the tongue so well. Anononite, thank you for the 5 tip, Anononite. Let me just look this up. Style. What? Why is it style? Ooh, Squeaky Mouse. Ooh, Squeaky Mouse. Thank you for the super. It's not really style though. It's more like vibe. It's more like vibe of the place. Okay, it's more like vibe, aesthetic. Yeah, aesthetic of the place. Thank you, Squeaky Mouse. It's Moose. Squeaky Mouse. Thank you, Mouse. Squeaky Mouse. Squeaky Moose. Thank you for 100 tip. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the tip. Tickets for everyone. Okay, you can stop now. Like, you can stop the next stream. Okay, when I do a train stream and nobody donates, I'll still keep playing. Okay, how does this sound? Is it modern? No, I kind of like, let me look it up again. Like Scandinavian or Japanese minimalist, I believe is what it's called. Thank you for the 5 members. Thank you, the player. Please don't leave. Welcome. The Star Knights. Please enjoy your stay. Hi, guys. Welcome. How did you forget the word minimalist? It just sounds different, dude. I didn't know it was called minimalist in English. I didn't forget the word. I just didn't know it translated to minimalist. What show pick? Like a kind of Nordic wooden, like very wooden style. Quiet Jelly is bad Jelly. What the hell? Small and cozy. It doesn't have to be small, but I just like the wooden style. Like, you know, I think it's like beige and wood, light wood colors. These are 66667. Thank you for the member. Welcome, Starnut. I'm glad you decided to member. Thank you. Yeah, the natural wood look. Yeah. Oh, Japandi? That's a word? Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw it when I googled it, but then I was like, there's no way Japandi is a real word. Must be a mistranslation. Minimalism can look nice if done right. A lot of minimalist houses in the US get ruined by being drawn in millennial gray. I really don't like gray tones. I don't like cool tones. Actually, I kind of do. Like, I think the other design I like is brutalist. I have to Google that in English. Brutalist architecture. I really like that too. Concrete! I love my concrete jungles. You like Brutalist? I love Brutalist. Yeah, Brutalist. Yeah, this is like my 2 wolves. We got Japandi, cozy minimalist, and then my other wolf is Brutalist, straight up. Like, what is that? Post-apocalyptic architecture. Buddhist? No, Brutalist. Brutalism is cringe and soulless. You just don't get it. You know what Brutalist reminds me of? Kowloon Walled City. Hong Kong guy, you there? know, man. Just anything that works together honestly works for me. Soviet style, yeah, like Soviet style. Yeah. Do you love Yugoslavia? I watched that guy who goes to Yugoslavia. Yeah. Yes. Actually, yeah. Kowloon is not brutalist. The walled city is low-key kind of brutalist. Okay, it's not as clean, but it's got the same, like, kind of compacted style of brutalist architecture. Gonna have my nephew grow up listening to Jelly. No! Your nephew's gonna end up like me. I don't want anybody to end up like me. That'd be grim. Your nephew's gonna be like, hero, big bro. What's eugenics? We're all like you. No! There should only be. We should never meet. We should never meet because if we meet, we'd take over the world. We should never meet because if we meet, we're gonna start sitting down in the cafe and then start writing up plans to take over the world and start a new government. We should never do that. The world is asking for it. I didn't say that. Thank you, Scooped over to 50. I just woke up from a nap. I'm so tired. I really. Yay! Good morning. Thank you, Scooped. Thank you. I hope you're doing good. I've been well. Welcome back. Don't threaten us with a good time. We would definitely do that. 100% we would do that. On the left, I have two wolves. One looks like this. Hold on. Oh my god, what if it's brutalist exterior and Japandi interior? That's my dream home. That is literally my dream home. Excuse me, that's my dream home. Hold on, let me just save this picture. Dude, that's actually my dream home. Are you serious right now? Why are these pictures so big? I love it. That would be so nice. I ain't Kowloon, but my dad had been to Kowloon Wild City. He said a surprisingly COD Black Ops 1 did a decent recreation of what it was like inside. I feel like a lot of Kowloon Wild City inspired games do a pretty decent recreation of what it's like. I feel like they did their research. It's one of like the most inspiring, I guess, architectures or interiors for games. And she says she isn't a Jell leader. I'm not. Okay, I'm just gonna look this up in freaking English because the foreign language ones keep giving me really big pictures. Japandi style. Yes. I love it. Oh, let's do this one. Oh, HTML. Very nice. This one works. I'm trying to copy paste this. Do you like eco-brutalism? Eco-brutalism as in I'm just guessing, but brutalism with trees? That's literally brutalism with trees. Yes, I do like this quite a lot. It's post-apocalyptic post-apocalyptic brutalism. Save image as JPEG. Wow, that's nice. All right, there we go. Y'all missing out 21 months. Anything? Yeah, the white padded room is brutalist. No, it's not gray, so it isn't. Yugoslavia architecture. Okay. Save image as. WebP. Literally die. Concrete utopia. This is so pretty. I don't know what this is, but I like it. WebP again. I hope this person suffers. I hope this person suffers. I hope the WebP guy is cursed by like witches that prevent him from ever making another web P ever again. Going from a mud hut to a concrete cube world would be a significant upgrade. Not gonna lie. I agree, actually. Hold on, let me save this. Save as. Okay, here we go. It's good to give it a vibe. I changed my name to Web P. Will you hate me more? I don't hate you. So yes, I would start to hate you. This is my wolf. This is one of my wolves. And this is my other wolf. Imagine that exterior with this interior. How do you guys think about that? You like this? I love it. What the hell is that? Anna looked up Yugoslavia architecture. The wolf is Yugoslavian. Isn't this nice? So pretty. I'm like, guys, welcome to my home. And then you guys, you're gonna expect like nothing but concrete. You go in, the walls are lined with wood. It's grim. What do you mean it's grim? What do you mean I have no taste? I have great taste. Excuse you. Go away. Yeah, and then you open the door and like the front of the door is like gray, and then the back of the door of the interior is like nice paneled wood. Yeah? Okay, fine. It can be a different. Okay, let me look up brutalist architecture. Web thank you for the 5. Cool Sculpta. I hate you, Webp. Okay, let me pick a different one. Maybe you'll like this one more. I love concrete. Ooh, this one's really nice. Darn. It's another Webp. It's freaking stupid. Copy image. I think you can just do this and then I go on paint. Oh my god, I closed it. Oh my god! Jerry's super villain lair. Yeah, this one? How about this one? I like this one. You walk in and she's got Dizzy and Ember on chain collars next to her throne. They'd like that. Looks like every building you make in Minecraft. You know, that means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. This is the most disappointed I've been. Jelly's a fan of commie architecture. Alas, my Oshi has bad taste. You know, I don't tie those things together. Just because they're commie doesn't mean they have bad architecture. Also, this is clearly, you know, a single building with one person living in it or one family. Just because I like the architecture doesn't mean I'm a communist. Yeah? It's meant to be depressing on purpose. Yeah, and then on the inside, it's like a beautiful little wooden room. That building is like 90% walls. I love it! The concrete. Dystopian and demoralizing commie architecture. I mean, it's not just black and white, dude. If I like the architecture doesn't mean I like everything about, you know, communism. Big difference, by the way. If you can't separate those things, I have some news for you. Grew up in a commie block is ugly and depressing. That's why the goddamn insides is like that. Are you guys blind? This is the insides. You don't want to live in an actual castle, fake princess? I mean, a castle's fine, but then it's not really homey, is it? It's kind of like... It's kind of suffocating to live in something that's all gold and stuff. Do you know how brutal it is to lie? The original brutalist cement buildings were originally painted. Oh, I see. I just like square things. Do you like square things, cars and buildings? I do! I like squares. Are concrete cubes homey? You guys are actually trolling. Like, the difference, the whole point of this is that it looks intimidating from the outside and cold and depressing, but when you go inside, it's a nice, warm atmosphere. Are you guys even getting the point of this? Like, you know, this, what is this word called again? I don't remember. I'll be honest, I find the idea of this really funny. The birdless outside with nice inside. Not opposed, although kind of weird. We call this gap moe. It's gap moe. Juxtaposition, that's the word, yeah. You're asking about my dream, the dream house I'll never have. This is all your fault. What's that guy? Jean-Claude Van Damme. We're only having this nice yell out because it's all your fault. I love Gabmo. Gabmo is my entire life. Maybe your taste reflects your personality. Cold and inviting on the outside, but warm and loving once you let someone in. I wouldn't go that far as a psychoanalyzing myself with my architectural preferences. I get you, Jelly. Thank you, White Phosphorus. You come back for the super. Aw, thank you. Thank you for getting me. Japan, the realist. True. You can just buy a cheap lot and pour concrete and ta-da, your dream house. It's different. This thing has to look as good as this. Oh, that's a very big place actually. You saw the size of the people. This is like a Minecraft house. Dang Infernal Sax and to Super make a concrete dome? No dome! No rounded anything. No rounded corners. Nothing. I freaking hate rounded corners. I freaking hate what Apple did. And their stupid freaking rounded corners. I hate rounded corners. I hope all rounded corners die. Dome is tornado proof. I'm just gonna live somewhere with no tornadoes. Thank you, Chris B, for the binka. Thank you for the video. So we need to convince Jelly to come to New York City to get the birdless building exterior with a comfy condo interior. Yeah! Aren't buildings in New York City freaking expensive as hell? I don't have that sort of money, man. I'm literally never gonna have that sort of money. Thank you for the video. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Crispy. Thank you. I know. I mean, I have plans. Well, I don't really have plans, but I plan to go to New York City sometime. Gonna make the invaders bring me around. Thank you, Golden Blanket, for the 5 months. Welcome back. Dakota, Midwestern U.S. I've had a tornado warning today and yesterday. There's another one tomorrow. I heard the Midwest is a good place to live, though. Who wants to live in New York anyways? I don't know, people who like the city. I plan to have plans. I plan to have plans. Man, I don't know. I just want a nice, cozy little house. With a cozy little interior with lots of natural light. I guess a cottage would work. I like cottages too. As long as there's lots of wood. I like wood. Can you handle the people in New York? What's with the people in New York? A white picket fence. It's true. A cozy little concrete block. Yeah. Yeah, I want another thing I would like is to live in a little cottage, a nice little pretty cottage with cows and horses out in the middle of nowhere. I think that would be nice. Yeah, and then I would have like those little overalls. That's like that's the Midwest, isn't it? That's like Midwest core. That's a dream home. Okay, this is more like a achievable dream home in my opinion. Yeah? And yeah, if a cow starts acting up, you can have steak for dinner. No, if my cow gives birth to a little baby cow and then doesn't feed the baby cow and kicks it, and like I think there are cows that are actually bad mothers, and I've seen people like just go like, oh yeah, we just had her for dinner. It was really funny. Dovetail cabin cottage is super cozy. Dovetail cabin is nice. Yeah, I agree. It is cozy. There, another name for this. We now need Farmer Jelly Art and Jottage. Yeah, and then I have a little, what do you call that, shed for cheese? And I'd make my own cheese. I've always wanted to make my own cheese. You don't mind the rural life? I don't mind. You know, honestly, I'm only like this trendy because it feels like I can. And it feels like if I'm not trendy, I'm kind of missing out on the life I'm supposed to be living in this atmosphere. It's like, if I were in a different atmosphere, I wouldn't really care about those things. I'm pretty trendy. No, I'm not. I live the kind of life I want to live with what I have. You know? I'm still a trendy young woman. I'm LARPing. Aren't we all just LARPing? What the hell? We are literally just LARPing. Everyone is LARPing. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm a product of my surroundings, of my own surroundings. I'm young. I'm like eternally like 7 years old, dude. Yeah, and it's not really like what I am deep down or what I want to be deep down or like stuff like that. It's kind of just in the moment. Like, I feel like doing this. I feel like doing makeup. I feel like dressing pretty. I feel like, you know, yeah, well, dressing pretty and walking nice and going outside and looking good. Because I can, and I want to do that. You know, if I went to the freaking like boonies, if I were in a rural area, then I wouldn't have to do any of that because there's no need for me to do that. It's like vibes, dude. Like when I go back to the mud huts, I don't look good. I don't care about those things because I can't care. It's just like the lifestyle of that area does not support that kind of like the what do you call it, atmosphere of that area, and the you know, amenities do not support that kind of lifestyle. So it's not that deep. Just don't do it. You know? And it's nice to not care about those things because you can just put on whatever the hell and then go outside and do what you have to. You know? You don't find it more relaxing? It is more relaxing. The streets are less bustling. There's like no cars. There's nothing. You just chill. You know? Dude, just do what you want to. Sit down and freaking do nothing for like 5 hours and then cook and then eat and then go to bed. And then shower with a pail. I don't like showering with a pail. I hate it. But you know, you gotta do what you have to do. How's the internet there? There's no internet. It's all mobile data. Thank you, most for attentive. Rural animals, wooden squares. You want to live in Minecraft? I do. There's no internet there. There's literally no internet there. Is there electricity? Yes. I can get Starlink. I did think about Starlink. I literally did think about Starlink. Like, because the net there's pretty bad. How hard is it to install a real bathroom shower? I think the people there just don't need to. Like, you could. There are people there with pretty nice houses. Like, you know, concrete houses. And you could do that. You know? They do have hot running water and like a heater and everything. But like, my family just doesn't care enough to do that. They just don't really think they need to because they've showered with a pail all their lives, so why not just keep going? I think that's how it works. Thank you! How about thank you, Squeaky Mouse? Squeaky Mouse? 20. I built custom log houses. Can I interest you in a custom cozy hideaway? How much would it be? How much would it be? Send me, okay, if I wanted a 1,500 square foot home, how much would that be? Just one story. Midwest. Like 15K? 100K? They got the book for the 5-dip? Dang, you live in a rural cottage with driving distance from the big city with the shiny lights, Mama and Pachinko? That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. That is actually really cozy. I don't mind like having two things too. If someone gives you a hut, would you accept? Of course I would. I'd be silly not to. Thank you, 75 10 thanks to a train stream. I've been getting recommended Japanese train cab views ASMR. Thanks, Jelly. Thank you. Those are really nice. I watch those in my spare time. You know what else I watch? I watch like, I think like CCTV cameras like that they put in like busy streets. 200K? 150K for like a built log house? That's pretty nice. What about a habitable shipping container in the wilderness? Have you guys been getting those Chinese ads where like the Chinese people turn like shipping containers into like houses? Have you seen those? You can build one with your husband. I literally could not pick up a freaking log by myself. Have Star Knights go there in the CCTV? Oh yeah, that'd be actually pretty funny. Just wave to me. I think there's one in Kabukicho that I watch sometimes. You know, before I go to Japan, I would always like look at those cameras, especially the one in Kabukicho, and I see what they're wearing, and I have like a nice little insight as to how I should dress. You know, like the weather, coat, like whether they want to have a coat or not. Whether I should bring a coat. Somewhere between 200,000 and 400,000, depending on type of wood and how custom you want. Ooh. Ah. Nice. I'll save. Try hard meta fashion girl? Oh, I don't follow their fashion. I follow like how much I should dress. How warm, basically. How warm I should dress. My mom taught me that. Did you specifically buy clothes for Japan? No, I didn't. Yeah, how many layers? You know, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be so cold. And I saw people wearing just cardigans, and I'm like, okay, never mind. You know, you can just trick the weather. You know, the weather is like something, but feels like something. And also, I don't really know. So, it could be like, you know, 15 degrees Celsius with wind is very different from 15 degrees Celsius with sun. Lumi said you were so cute. Lumi was so cute too. There was this one moment where she dressed like a hobo, and I said, "You dress like you're dressed like a hobo," and she got so sad, and she changed. Look up Casa Merida by Ludwig Godefroy. Looks just like your description of a dream home. Really? Yeah, I don't know how much I should say about it, but there was this one time that happened. No, this is not my dream home. This is like, the floors are still concrete. The roofs are still concrete. I want there to be a very hard juxtaposition between the inside and the outside. That wood is very dark. Well, not very dark, but it's like orange, you know? I want like light wood. So if I tell a girl she looks like a hobo, she'll change? Yeah. I don't know, man. I kind of genuinely did think she looked like a hobo. I didn't want her to look like a hobo, so I told her to change because I cared about how she looked. I didn't want other people to also think she was a hobo. I was like, don't look like a hobo. She's like, what? I don't look like a hobo. And I was like, you look like a hobo. And she's like, no, I look so Japanese. I'm dressed like a Japanese. And then I'm like, I don't know about that. Oh, I'm getting static. One sec. Alright, we're good. I don't know, it's like... Whatever, man. I lived in a shipping container before. Best coffin I ever had. Coffin? Were there, like, windows? Yeah, I messed up the mic. It's okay. It's back. It's back now. Translation, I didn't want to be associated with someone who looked like a hobo. No, I don't really care, you know? But, like, I want her to look good. I wanted her to look pretty, you know? I didn't want people to think she was a hobo. Not because it was like for my sake, it was for her sake. Genuinely speaking. You can't just be honest with a girl. I can be honest with them. That's why I like them so much, because I can be honest. I don't think they would think that. That excuse is not, it's not an excuse, man. It's not about I don't want to be seen with you like that. It's more like, okay, dude, if you had a kid, right? If you had a kid and they dressed pretty freaking grim, would you tell them for their sake? It's more like that, you know? Like, I care for you, that's why I don't want you to look bad. It's more like in that sense, not like, oh, if, you know, like if she dressed like a hobo and I didn't care about that, I'd be like, oh, you should freaking keep looking like a hobo so I can look like the better one next to you. Wouldn't you say that's even worse? Within this stream, Lumi has gone from tall to hobo child. Right? At least it didn't say she looked like a hipster. I really didn't like... I don't know. Dizzy and Ember both liked the shirt that she put on. The hobo shirt she had. But, like, I really hated it. But then Dizzy and Ember were like, you look really good. So I think it's a me problem. I think it's a me problem. I really hated it, man. I don't know. It was like really bad. I vetoed that. Like, I hated it. I didn't like it. But I guess it's fine in everyone else's eyes. What was so bad about it? I don't want to dox her. Was it the pattern? I think so. I just really hated it. But I guess everybody thought it was fine. You may like the Brutalist Houses by Rui Otaki. Rui Otaki. Oh, I do like it. Okay, maybe rounded corners is nice. Look at this one. If this is a JPEG, okay, thank God. She'll never wear that again. I'm sure she will. I think she really liked that shirt. Oh, look at this one. I like this one. Maybe rounded corners aren't so bad after all. Wow. Yeah, now I like rounded corners. Look at that. It's really nice. I like the blue. Yes. I like it. It's very Floridian. Maybe I'll go to Florida. I think it's pretty. Wow, that's ugly. You're ugly. Dragon Ball looking house. True? It seems tiny women do be evil indeed. I said it all the goodness of my heart. I'm sorry. Maybe I really am just mean. I don't know. I think you should ask Lumi about the hobo incident. The hobo shirt incident. And yeah, and and she started going, Jelly said I look like a hobo. Jelly said I look like a hobo. Do I look like a hobo? Oh my god, she's so cute. I can hear it in her voice, because she really did say that. She really said... Jelly hates this shirt. You made her cry. No, she just did a face, and it was so funny. You made her self-conscious? She's not somebody who would get self-conscious that easily. She is not. That's why I would say that. If I knew she would get self-conscious, I wouldn't have just said you look like a hobo. Even I have enough tact to know who can take it, you know? That's gonna be the shirt she wears when she's mad at you. It's true! It's the shirt that makes Jelly mad. It's the shirt that makes her mad. Really? Yes. It's... She's gonna bring it again when we go on another trip. Would you say that to Ember and Dizzy? I don't think that... I think their fashion is probably better than me. Like, they dress good. You know, it's never... I think we have similar styles. But Lumi's goddamn hobo shirt. She's like the brutalist architecture, mean facade, but sweet in the inside. And I didn't think it would come off like I don't want to be seen with you wearing that. I never thought that it could occur. It just seemed like that, you know? Hey Jelly, I recently picked up a coding course. Any tips to learning from the bottom? You should start with assembly. They're a level above you? No, they dress good. They dress good. I don't think I would go straight up, you look like a hobo to them, though. I would probably say, like, that doesn't go with this. You know, I feel like calling somebody a hobo is something I can only do with Lumi. Is coding even worth it anymore? It's important to learn the fundamentals so you can wrangle Claude. Don't start from assembly. You should start from assembly. You start with C. Because you're closer to Lumi? I don't know. Honestly, I'm closer to all of them. But, you know... I'm sure they could take it if I called them a hobo, but it would be kind of rude to call, like... For example, to go like this, you're dressed like a hobo. Like, I would feel mean, you know? But with Lumi, I don't feel mean. Why is that, I wonder? Why is that? I would never say something like that to Dizzy or Amber. Why would I say that to Lumi? Ah, she's my rival. Yeah, true. She's asking for it. Oh my god. True, I've known Lumi for a while. It's true. Anyways. Was it passive aggressive? I don't really do those things. I don't even do sarcasm with them. I don't think I'm very good at being sarcastic. I don't think I've ever done sarcasm. I know there's sometimes I talk to them. Sometimes I would say something and then Lumi asks if I'm being sarcastic. And I'm like, no, dude, I'm saying this on, like, for real. Sometimes I go like, you look so good. And then Lumi will look at me like I'm being sarcastic. I'm never sarcastic. I'm literally never sarcastic with them. You seem pretty blunt. Yeah, like I literally told her she looked like a hobo. Why would I even try to be sarcastic? That sounds so yeah, but I'm not being sarcastic. Are you able to pick up on social cues? I don't know. Yeah, like... I hate when people read what I type and they think it's serious as a sarcasm. That happens... Like, the opposite happens to me more often, actually. Maybe you don't realize it. I don't know, man. Like, sometimes I go like, oh, I think... Yeah, sometimes... Okay, I think this happened. I think I was like... I think we were at like some shopping place and I saw this pair of really fun jeans. And I was like, Dizzy, you would look so good in those jeans. And then she said, you hate me. Why? Why does this happen? What does this happen? I said it! Like, I meant it, dude! I meant it! I meant it! I meant it! I really did think the jeans would look good on her. Sounds like Dizzy. She literally looked at me and said, you hate me! It was a style that she doesn't like. That's more like it, actually. That's just Lumi. No, that was Dizzy. Jelly, never tell a woman she'll look good in jeans till they hear you're calling me fat. Why? I love jeans. I think jeans are making a comeback, man. Women relationships are so hard. Not really. Then I was like, I'm being serious. And she's like, oh, you know, it's not that deep. And even if I did say that, like, I was making fun of her, she'd be fine with it. Because we're that close. Never beating the theory of spousal abuse anytime soon, SMH? I don't abuse anyone. I think I'm being nice. I always do things. Like, my intentions are clear every time I do anything. I don't understand why people would think I have ulterior motives. Because I don't. I just don't care. What made the jeans fun? I think it was like, I don't remember, but it was a pretty pair of unique jeans. Like, I think it flared out at the bottom. Really, you're talking to women. I feel like me and the women that I'm friends with are pretty similar mindset. Those jeans make you look fat? You know, I actually like it when people say that. I like it when I put on a dress and my mom says you look pregnant. Like, I'm like, it's like earth-shattering. It's like the sky is falling for me in that moment, but then I'm like, I appreciate the honesty and I will never wear this dress again because if you think it makes you look pregnant, then it probably makes me look pregnant. And I'm like, okay. I appreciate it. I hated that moment, dude. It was horrible. I was like, oh, no. I really like this dress, but it makes me look pregnant, so I can't wear it. Did you ever wear the dress out again? No. I donated it. You should say Lumi looks pregnant next. No! No! I could not do that to anyone. I could not do that. Not like I can say you look like a hobo because you can change, like, out of your dress, but if you say you look pregnant, you're just calling them fat. I don't want anybody to become an anorexic. Congrats on the baby. Thank you. Thank you, baby dice, for 2 super. I thought you were gonna burn it. No, that's a fire hazard. Can't just burn things on the street. Just get pregnant, you can wear the dress. True! Actually, true. You're right. You look fine in 9 months? That's funny. That's funny as hell, actually. You look pregnant, but I think you'll look better. I think you'll be fine in maybe, like, say 3 months. When you give birth to the baby. It was a cute dress. It wasn't the exact one I posted, but it was very similar. Yeah, man, damn it! Whatever! Now I only wear A-lines because I'm starting to want to look fat. Be subtle, tell her she's glowing / radiant. What does glowing radiant mean? 3 months? Yeah, because they look 6 months pregnant. So you'll look normal in 3 months' time. That basically implies that they're 6 months pregnant. We should do that. Means pregnant? What? A common pregnancy compliment? I wouldn't have known it was it was a compliment. It's a deliberately vague compliment? That's crazy. It's like aura. I thought you looked worse when you're pregnant. Oh, pregnant women's skin brightens up and glows because of all the hormones? I didn't know that. I did not know that. I have no pregnant friends. Yet. I thought it meant you have oily skin. I think some women prefer to have glowing skin. Like, they look brighter. Glowing is a fed thing and radiant is a Valorant rank. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Now I'm not pregnant. Yeah, cause one of my what is that? High school peers is getting married. Already got married, actually. Are you getting your friends pregnant? Oh, if I could. Yeah, she already got married, so like I'm kind of, you know, maybe she'll get pregnant soon. Did they invite you to the wedding? Nope. They said they would, and then I don't think they invited anyone. I think it was just like a private one. Cause like none of the people that, you know, the other peers were also invited. What kind of friend is that? I mean, we haven't really talked in like ages. I don't keep in contact with them. I just, you know, we exchange like one message every year or something. Private wedding. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I don't really like, you know, it doesn't really mean anything to me. It's probably because, like, you know, it's expensive to do, like, the catering and stuff. I have no clue what goes on in weddings. I've been to my uncle's wedding. I did tell you that. I think it was, like, last year. Yeah, and then there was, like, a big cake, and then there was, like, food and everything, and I can only imagine how expensive it was. 30 grand? No way! Jimmy, what kind of wedding did you have? That's expensive. How'd it go? It was okay. It was okay. I mean, I had to drive like 4 hours to the goddamn 4 to 5 hours for the stupid thing, so whatever. Each table's already 2K. Are you crazy? It was a pretty big turnout, because, like, you know, I got invited. So that's a pretty big turnout. Would you like a private wedding? I would like to elope. A wedding's fine. That was a car ride without music, right? I don't even remember anymore. I genuinely don't remember anymore. I want to go to your wedding. Yeah, wait like 20 years, brother. Oh, the freaking the GD thing? No, that was freaking Japan with my mom. That's a different thing. That was Japan with my mom. I like going to Japan with my mom literally reminded me why the hell I moved out in the first place. 20 years, ripe age of 67. I'm not 47. Oh yeah, it was the train. It was the car ride without music. It was the car ride without music. Oh my god, it was grim. Nearly fell asleep at the wheel. It was terrible. Our table costs 2K minimum at a 4-star hotel? That's so expensive. How many people at a table? Do you have a promised marriage with a childhood friend? No, I kind of wish I did, though. I kind of wish I did, because I feel like it would have come true. Do you clash a lot with your parents? Not if we, like, hang out, but our living styles is completely different, because my mom actually has OCD. Thank you, baby, for a super. 20 years more like never. Crazy cat lady. I don't want to be a crazy cat lady. You think the Vtuber thing wouldn't break the childhood friend promise? Oh. Man. Am I just doomed? I don't know. Whatever. I don't want to doom. I don't want to doom. I don't want to doom. Don't you also have OCD? I don't have OCD. I'm a pretty messy person. That's why. That's why it's really grim. I get a pet monkey. Freaking monkey! Freaking monkey! Yay! I'm not doomed! I'm not doomed! I'm never doomed! Stay positive! Stay positive! Never doomed. Have you ever done the test to check for those? No, she's very against getting diagnosed. I don't know. She's also very against stuff like therapy. She prefers to rely on, like, traditional medicine, which is basically therapy. It's crazy. Say, Jelly, if neither of us is married in 10 years, we're probably never getting married. I don't want to think about what's 10 years after today. I really don't want to think about what's in 10 years, what happens in 10 years. So yellow medicine in packets you put in water? Yes, and those brown tablets. I don't wanna, dude. I don't wanna. I'm gonna think about what happens tomorrow and what happens 2 hours later. I will be going to get oysters 2 hours later. I don't want to think about what happens in 10 years. I don't want to think about it. I don't care. I used to care. You know, I used to care. I know. I know, right? I know you guys know, or some of you guys know, that back in the day, when I was still, like, 1 year into this company, I was like, I have a lot of backup plans. I don't have those anymore. I don't have any of those. I feel that 10 years, man, I don't think... Yeah, like 2 years ago, I was like, I have like backup plans. If I can't make it here, I'll do this. If I can't make that, I'll do this. You know, stuff like that. And I realized what a complete freaking waste of time that is. Because you're just worrying about things you essentially cannot control. Right? So like, you just stop worrying about the things that you can't control. Stop trying to make, just do it in the moment. You know? Make the plan in the moment. And whether I'm moving to the States or not, that's also something I can't really think about right now. You know? You can control being married. You can't control when you find love. Or at least that's what I think. Yeah, because everything changes, dude. Like, there's like freaking COVID. There was like, I don't know, like random stuff. There's the economy. You can't plan for those things. There's a housing market. I don't know if any of those things are gonna change. Thank you, Sen Solis, for the member. Welcome. Passengers. Hello, any member. Welcome to Starlight. Love and being married are two different things. I would like that if I were to be in a relationship, I would like it to be, you know, I don't want to like go like, I'm gonna see if it works out, you know. If it doesn't work out, it's fine. No more. Attraction is involuntary, but love is very much an active choice. I agree. Doesn't exist anymore? I don't know, man. Like, I feel like by the time I'm done, there's not much room to like play around anymore. No plans is fine, but I hope you still have dreams for your future. Of course I do. Of course I have things I work for. Of course I have goals. I think that's really important for a human being. Given that I'm an alien, it's still important to me. To me, you know, you can steer to that direction one day at a time. Yeah, I work hard every day for my dreams. Hantavirus! I watched a video about Hantavirus. Julie, there's Phase fans that found each other married through PhaseConnect. Yeah, me when? Yeah, whatever. Anyways, that's just my thoughts. Anyways, Hantavirus, right? I watched the new Chubby Emu video on it. I watched a new Chubby Emu video on it. Yeah. The one that's titled, "This Hantavirus situation is insane," and then the thumbnail said it's over, and then within the first 1 minute, he's like, "Don't panic." What a segue? It is a segue. Yeah, and then basically he was like, you know, it was only dangerous because you didn't know it was hantavirus. Now that everybody's like freaking panicking over the fact that it's hantavirus, it's like fairly contained. You know? I assume that was clickbait. Yeah, and he goes in and he says, "Don't panic." It's actually pretty, it's okay. It's not COVID-2. It's not COVID-2. Like, the reason, basically what I took from the video was that the reason people were like freaking out is because of the mortality rate. But the mortality rate is because the virus, they didn't know it was hantavirus because there's no cases or very little cases of it happening in the area. So now that everybody is raising alarms, the first thing you would test for when you get like symptoms like that is hantavirus. So if you catch hantavirus early, it's not that bad. It's COVID PTSD, which I actually think is good. I actually think it's great that people are panicking. It was human to human, which isn't normal. Human to human hantavirus was like discovered like years ago. It's basically contagious by saliva swap. Something like that. I think it's airborne too. I don't know. read some article back then, like a couple of weeks ago, about this being the first case of human-to-human hantavirus. But that's not even true. It's good that people are panicking. Yeah, because people are alarmed. If people are alarmed, that means that it wouldn't be like COVID where people are like, oh, whatever, man, it's just another flu. And if people are alarmed, then there'll be less casualties. Something like that. I don't think this version is even the person-to-person. I think it is. Because, I don't know. Because it got passed around on the ship, right? No? Dot dot dot? What do you mean dot dot dot? Hentai virus? What do you mean dot dot dot? What do you mean dot dot dot? Stop dot dot dotting! What are you dot dot dotting about? Dude, what? And then one guy made a video. I didn't watch that one. I only watched the Chubby Emu one because I trust Chubby Emu. The dot dot dot? What's with dot dot dot? I'm worried now. I'm panicking. What do you mean dot dot dot? Did I say something wrong? What do you mean I should know? Well, what did I do? What did I do, man? What the hell? What did I do? The viral hentai virus? I would literally kill myself a second time if somebody caught me dead with hentai virus. If you're panicking, it's good, right? God damn it. Bro got me. I mean, in a sense where it's good for humanity when everybody panics because everybody is trying their best to be safe, you know, and, you know, mask up and not catch a new hentai virus. I don't know. Oh, I said dot dot dot. Second time, yeah, I would die the second time because I'm already dead to hentai virus. Whatever. Panic results in bad outcomes. The only outcome I can think about in this case is people dying less because people are worried that they get hentai virus. But now, guys, cruise ship costs are gonna drop, I think. I think cruise ship costs will fall, which means it's time for me to go on a solo cruise. Yeah! I wanna go there. Yeah, this is like the perfect time because everybody's panicking about hantavirus. This is what I mean, man. You know, panic from other people means good for me. I'm going. Solo cruises are dens of debauchery? What does that even mean? Wouldn't catch me dead on a cruise? I'm going. PhaseConnect 2027 at sea. You're gonna get sick. No, I'm not. No. I'm only going because prices are down. I wanna go on a cruise. Solo cruise. I don't know, man. My life is short. I'm gonna have to do things that are a little scary, which is a solo cruise. How would you stream? Starlink? I would do voice-only streams with my phone on YouTube. I'm gonna buy the cruise internet. Did you ever see the poop cruise? That was a carnival cruise, wasn't it? 3 days max for me. I definitely get bored on there. It's pretty difficult, I think, for me. Because, I don't know, I love the ocean. I could spend, like, hours looking out at the ocean. I'm gonna go on a cruise. Sea monkey. Definitely on a cruise. Thank you for 2 sippers, Seal boy. Yeah, I wonder if, Actually, my mom was actually thinking of going to Australia. Do you guys know anything about Australia? Thank you, follower, for the 20 euros. Thank you. Dumb monkey. I'm not dumb. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. Appreciating it. Scooped up for the 5. I've only ever been on a cruise once. It was not a good time for me. Maybe I should try again, but I don't know. Bruh. I mean, I think cruises are not for everybody. I think it's gonna be pretty boring for like the average person. Where should I go in Australia so I can plan the Australia trip for my mom? If you get Australia, would you get New Zealand? I'll ask if she wants it because she's been talking about going to Australia for like a year now. Where's Cleo? Sydney and Brisbane? Sydney? Is Sydney the one with the big funny architecture building? Australia has hot women 10 years older than me. I love hot women. Oh, Cleo's the hot woman 10 years older than me. Woo! Yippee! Thank you, Scoop Down in 5. It wasn't the boredom I got seasick, then actually sick. You should try again. I think you should try again. Scuba diving, snorkeling, cairns. Cairns? What's cairns? What's the best time to go to Australia? Cairns. Train! Train! Kuranda Scenic Railway? I'm like 3 months I'm back. Weehaw! Yeah, what do you mean never? What's the best month to go to Australia? Sydney. Or like, whatever. All I know about Australia is that it and Ontario are only a continent I need to visit to scratch off seeing all 7 continents. Ooh! Which of the 3 good job? Oh wait, is Sydney the place with the Sydney Rock oysters? I think I saw that for 26 months. Cruising with army of Jorbing, Star Night, Jelly's mom, and she'll see Jorbs of all Sydney anyway come November. November? Fall? October to December? August? Oh, winters. Oh yeah, because they're flipped. So that means I should go in the peak of summer. Thank you, Desi for the 5 super. Thank you. No comment. Can't comment. Is November Jorb? Isn't November winter season? Like autumn? So wouldn't it be hot? Eric Jimmy, thank you for the 6 super. To get Christ filled non-Azard ZLC? Yep. 100%. But I think next stream I'm gonna walk to Gunrunners. Sydney Rock Oysters. Okay, so what's the peak of summer? Like August? Fall? Sydney gets a total solar eclipse in July 2028? Wow. But I'm not... Yeah, I could go... Oh, I could go in July 2028. But that's 2 years. Can we do 2027? Summer is December to February. Okay, so I'm not going to December and February. Their summer. No. Their winter. Our summer. Yeah, I'm not planning 2 years in advance. It's either we do it next year or this year. Just finished playing Dungeons and Dragons. Glad to have a good jelly stream and relax. Thank you, let me for the 5 super. February? Okay, then probably like what, July, August then? June, July, August. Okay, I'll plan for June, July, August. Probably next year because I think flight prices are grim. I'll ask my mom. I think I'll plan it for her. I think it would be a nice gift for my mom's birthday. Surprise! We have an Australia trip. I don't know if she'll like that. I think she'll hate it. Remember the countries? I think we're just gonna go to like, I think. Okay, so west is how the so it's either Melbourne. Is that east, and then Sydney, right? Probably Sydney. I'll ask around. You going with your dad? Yeah, the whole family. Australia's a rock of criminals and the Irish. I like the Irish. Think it is a Rick. Why would she hate it? Not very good at surprises, I think. Honestly, stick between NSW and what's NSW? Coronavirus. South Wales? Wales with an H? New South Wales with an A. With no H. Where is that? The only good thing I know of Australia is blue-ringed octopus, which make for good house pets. I would not like, trust me. I can't wait to go touch a blue-ringed octopus with my hand. I think that'd be real fun. I should go touch one. You know? Because they sound really cute and really touchable. You take the GAN train through the desert to Darwin? You're not making any... That's not English. What's a GAN train? Where's Darwin? Ooh, is this the... Ooh. Oh, it looks like Breaking Bad. The desert looks like Breaking Bad. You either don't know what that is or you and I have the same idea of fun. I do know what that is. The blue-ringed octopus, can't wait to touch it. I said I didn't do sarcasm, but I guess that is sarcasm. Jelly, we have to cook. Darwin has soup for air? What does that mean? What does that mean? Don't try to hug the kangaroos. I heard they can be pretty mad. So you lied. Yes. Watch out for drop bears. Aren't those not real? Oh, 100% humidity. Fun. Would not recommend Darwin. What if I go in like July? Why July? I didn't lie. Why didn't I go? Why don't I? Well, what about July? Yeah. Drop bears are koalas, but they don't drop on you and claw your face out. Right? Aren't you from the jungle? Don't you like the heat? It's because I'm from the jungle. I don't want to go to another place that's hot. Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary in Queensland has the cutest critters. I will keep that in mind. My mom doesn't really like zoos. Oh, koalas. A dingo ate my Oshi. No! I don't want to be eaten by a dingo. She eats jungles. Sort of. Do not touch the koalas, but they're so cute. Actually, they're not that cute. I've seen cuter animals. Do they have hyraxes? Try Tasmania, it's cold and inbred? Cold and inbred? Surely there was a better way you could have worded that. What an insane thing to say. You're kind of funny. Don't touch anything in Australia. I can't wait to see their big spiders. I really like big spiders. Hyrax is drawn mammal, isn't it? He's being generous? Inbred? It is called Tasmania inbred. Yeah, I like big spiders. I like big insects. I don't like cockroaches, but I like big insects, like big worms. Big spiders. I love spiders. I don't really like small spiders because they're so small, but I like big spiders. There's a Mumberverse City stuff. She likes to see, what is that? I'm gonna probably take her to see stuff. Like, she likes oysters. She also likes to see attractions. Not attractions, like landmarks. She likes landmarks. And she also likes scenery. Basically the opposite of what I like. So definitely the Opera House is what it's, the Opera House. Opera House? Oprah. Opera. Which one was the name? Which one was the actual thing? Koala bear traps? Don't talk about bear traps. Bear traps give me PTSD. Oprah? Which one's the which pronunciation is the person and which pronunciation is the Opera House? Opera House. Opera the lady, Oprah. Opera? Opera is opera. Opera. Opera? Opera. Opera is the person. Opera? Opera? Opera. Opera. Oh, Oprah. Okay, opera. I'm engagement farming. I'm getting chats. Opera? Oprah? Oppie? Op, dropping up. Drop me an up. Up. I'm baiting. Uppies. Oppenheimer. Oppa Gangnam Style. Drop me an up. You Valo. You're disgusting. I was talking about how dare you? How dare you? That was. There's an op in Valorant? I'm a CS baby, not an op. Ew, you're disgusting. Who called CS Valorant? Hawk Tua. Thank you, Okra, little lady thing. I love Okra. Okra? I love Okra. Baby, that's what you're super. Okay, well, anyways. And Valo Op is a different name? Wasn't it like some really cringe name? Like, they called it like the Predator or some stupid thing like that? What is it called? Or like the... Yeah, whatever. Operator? They call it the Operator? Whatever, they probably have a gun called the Predator or something. A Predator is what the players are called? Oh, like child predators? Makes sense. The Minecraft streamer. Yeah, it's true. I can't really say anything given that I play Minecraft. Oh well. I guess anybody who games is a freaking predator nowadays. Whatever. Look at us, gamers. We're so pressed. Oh man. Oh well. Oh dear. Unfortunate. Gamers rise up. Well, I don't get sponsored by anything anyways. Release the Jelly files. Do not look in my files. Do not look in my files. Well, what do you mean speak for yourself? The only grooming I do is when I groom my wife's beautiful hair. I like Lumi's hair. Yeah, so like you remember that like one spray that I got from Japan, the one that straightens your hair? I sprayed it on her hair and then I brushed it out and it was the most beautiful thing ever. Alien versus Predator, more like Alien also Predator. True! But you call her a hobo. Yeah, because I haven't brushed her hair yet. Have I tried giving her braids? Not yet. Not yet. PvP. Really could groom my hair quite long. You would have to be very beautiful with very beautiful hair. I don't know, man. I feel like Lumi has raised my standards. You know, like for women and hair. She's got such a nice hair. It's like untouched hair, you know? Virgin hair. And when I sprayed it and I brushed it out, it was basically glistening. You know, if I was a guy, this would have given me like a hair fetish. But I don't, and I'm not a guy. Anyways, yeah, you called her a hobo. Yeah, well, yeah, but the freaking... Yeah, but like the shirt doesn't save it. That sounds creepy. What do you mean? You virgin hair? Virgin hair is an actual term they use. Like when your hair isn't dyed or anything. Wait, then, oh, dude, virgin hair is an actual term when when hairdressers refer to your hair as something that's not dyed. It is. Look it up. Nobody says that. You guys are gutter-minded. So like 90% of dudes have virgin hair? Yes. Only serial killers say that? Doesn't make it sound less creepy. You guys have got to touch grass. Not everything is dirty, okay? You are weird about hair because I'm a girl and I care for my... Do you know how many products I put on my hair every day? This is the first time I've heard someone call it virgin hair because you've never had your hair dyed. I literally have blue hair. I meant the way you were talking about doing it. I mean, what can I say? I don't talk to girls very often. I don't get to touch girls' hair very often. You know? It's not natural? Oh, no, it is. I mean, like, the little green part at the bottom. I dye that. Every time I touch grass, I want to go back inside. I get it. I get it. I don't know why you dye your hair, but so I can have a nice little ombre. How do you know my hair is hair as... What are you talking about? Jelly is touch starved, I forgot that. Do you know how many times I get to touch hair in my life? Only when I get to see the invaders. Of course I'm gonna be weird about it. I dyed my hair in high school 15 years ago and cut it since. Is my hair born again virgin? Yes. I'm pretty sure if you, like, dye your hair and then you, like, let it grow out and then you don't dye it ever and then everything is, like, back to normal, it's back to virgin hair. Your mom? My mom's hair is rough because she dyes it. You could always become a hairstylist. I'm gonna accidentally cut myself with the scissors. I use virgin oil for my hair and I'm bald. I think some women actually actually wrap their hair in, like, olive oil. I think that's, like, one of the weird, like, hair-obsessed people things. You know? Or coconut oil, yeah, and then they, like, wrap it in cling film and they sleep overnight and they let it, like, seep in it. I don't know if it works because I think it's disgusting. I would never do that. I've heard of this. Yeah, I've heard of this. What's the benefit? How am I supposed to know? I've heard of avocado oil. I have not heard of avocado oil. I've heard of coconut oil and olive oil. Supposed to make it have a better sheen? I'm not sure if that works. Maybe I should try it. Aren't you the hair expert? I mean, my hair is... I mean... Sounds like a scam by Big Skincare. My hair is already really shiny and nice. And all I do is just put products on it. Most conditioners have coconut oil. I don't know what the hell is in my conditioner. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be swapping out soon because I'm running out. Do you like your hair thin or thick? Thick! Thick. My hair is pretty thick. Look. So puffy. Proof? No proof. I knew a girl she used mayonnaise. For her hair? I use mayonnaise for my nuggets. Chicken nuggets. So if you've touched Dizzy's hair, I have touched all of their hairs. I took that spray and then I sprayed it on all their hair and I brushed all of it out. And it was super shiny and I had a really great time. Every time somebody was like, there's no way that spray works. I'm like, sit down. And I start spraying that all over their head. I'm like, don't breathe it in, you'll die. And I would like brush your hair out. I was like the hairbrusher. Dude. Girl stuff, just girl stuff. What do you think worked the best hair-wise? What do you think? What do you mean, what do I think? Phase hair tier list? Ooh, I'm not sure. I think I'd put Lumi all the way at the top. Easiest hair to groom? Can I do my own? Cause I don't know. My hair doesn't really tangle much. Nothing like spraying toxic spray in the friends. In the friends hall. Nothing like contaminating our tiny Airbnb with hairspray. curly or straight hair? I like wavy hair. I like wavy hair. I also like straight hair. I can't say I like curly hair because I don't know how to work with it. It's a bit difficult to work with, right? Like, people with curly hair usually straighten it out sometimes. Do you cut a piece of their hair? No. What is wavy hair? Like, just a little bit wavy. Like, goes down like that. What the hell am I talking about? Like, how did I just... It's literally just wavy. What do you want me to say? Wavy hair. I think curly hair works for guys. I think curly hair works for guys. If it's short, it'll be nice. Between curly and straight, yeah, I guess. I think tight curls for guys would look good. Woo 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 woo. Woo woo. Can you make that wavy sound again? Thanks. It's like I'm a kid again. Wavy, like, woo 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 woo. It's so dumb. The opens for 14 months. Curly guys. Like, as in, curly guys would look better than curly girls, in my opinion. What cuts for guys? I don't freaking know. Whatever. Like the one where your sides are like short and then the top is like long. Is this kind of curly? Crew cut? Do you try to demonstrate with your hands? I thought about it, but then I held back. You like beards? I think it depends on like your face shape. Like if you have like a cracked jaw, like a good jawline, then maybe not beards. If you have like a chopped jawline, then maybe a beard. Like a broccoli. What's the broccoli haircut? I'm talking about that for straight hair, not like curly hair. I'm not sure what to do with curly hair. Maybe an afro? Maybe an afro. I think you'd look good in an afro. Like a small afro? Like not like a big afro? Like a clown, not a clown afro? Straight versus gay hair? I don't have the complexion for that. Oh, that's true. Oh, that's true. I'm thinking like, okay, what was a good afro? Okay, not a big freaking afro. Not like a big afro, just a little afro. Bob Ross. Yeah. This was the guy, dude. Yeah, like a Bob Ross afro. Yeah, like a Bob Ross afro. Bob Ross. Like, Bob Ross wouldn't look like Bob Ross without an afro. Yeah, like that. Not the pool closed afro. You're gonna kill me one day. You're gonna actually kill me. Not that one. You're gonna kill me. You're gonna be the death of me. Bob Ross is the only white guy who can rock an afro? Really? Sure you could. I'm sure you could rock an afro. You look so like hip and cool. The pool's closed. I'm thinking about like, what if like big, any gingers in chat? If you're an artist in the 70s, you know, set in the 70s style is coming back. Yes? Not you? If you're a ginger, you should grow out your facial hair. And then make it look nice. Yes. And then you could work out your upper half. And you could wear like a nice plaid shirt. With like a collared plaid shirt. Yeah, grow out your sideburns. Yeah, like a nice red plaid shirt. Plaid. Plaid. Yes. And then chop some wood. Yep. Thank you, Linfair, for the 5. Jelly's favorite hairstyle is a jerry curl. What's a jerry curl? Thank you to Zuma for 26 months. Welcome back. Yes. And then you should take a picture and send it to me. Ha! Ah! Ah! You get bonus points for being Canadian, yeah. Sure, why not? What do you mean no? What do you mean no? I'm so greedy, it's true. What can I say? Would you turn it down if you were in my position? If you were a streamer with a chat full of potentially hot girls, you wouldn't turn it down. You wouldn't. Alright, don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself. Okay? Okay, Saikuno. The difference is that I'm 7 years old. And you're all like 30. Okay? My greed is biblical. Have you seen me play Fallout? All I need is a new plaid shirt. Make sure to unbutton the first 3. We'd be called predators. True! I'm only getting away with this because I'm a cute girl. If we send you a pics, it'd be a felony. Okay, god damn it. I'm 18. 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 If you send a dim pics to me and I'm 7, then you'd be the predator. I don't want you to be the predator. I'm 18. Oh god, I don't want to get you guys arrested. Are you allowed to get those types of pictures? Nope. Nope. And I'm probably not gonna open them. If you send me like a suspicious link, that's dangerous. Do not send me any images. I can't open any of them just in case. I think somebody sent me like a picture, like a link to like a picture or a video, and I didn't open that because there were very many cases that it could be something terrible. What are Jelly streams even about? I don't know, man. I'm just sitting here. I got a picture of Bob Ross to my left. Oh yeah, I'll just have to find them on my alt. Ha! Gotta dodge those phishing scams. Gotta dodge those unsolicited images. Have you been fished? Probably when I was like 8 years old and I was playing online games. Thank you, Juke, for 2 super jellies. 18 years old plus 22. That's 40. I'm not 40. At least say I'm 37. I'm not 40. Grooming and eugenics probably. You know, I only get away with that cause I look like this. Imagine if I was like if I was male. Don't imagine if I was male because I'm not male. Yeah. And then I had like a really deep voice and I was talking about grooming and eugenics. Like that would be completely different. They are able to super and I'll tell their next muscle review. Yahoo! Imagine ? I knew you would say that. I freaking knew it. I knew you would say that. I hate you guys. Bro, let's not imagine that. Somebody's like, it's already true. What the hell? You'd be rich and own an island? No. No, if I was rich, I wouldn't be VTubing. If I got a freaking island, I wouldn't be VTubing. I'd just be grooming. Okay? You left that one on a silver plate. You can't blame us. Fair enough. Would you invite us to the island? No! Can't say that! Does she know? Never sarcastic. I guess I could be sarcastic here. VTubing is just grooming. No, it's not! It's entertainment. It's different. I've been living in my dystopian supervillain lair. I would. It's getting clipped. Don't clip that. I want to ride in a private jet. I want to ride in a helicopter. But when you do it... I mean... You become a cryptid. Why would I be a cryptid? I wanna be green like Taylor Swift? Dude, every time I seethe a little bit about Taylor Swift having a private jet and flying all over the place, I just realize I'm being mad about being poor. Like, I'm literally just being mad that I'm poor and I don't have a private jet and I can't fly all over the place. But I thought the Fate of Ophelia song was actually kind of nice. I like the extra bar they added to this chorus. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Why would you want a private jet if you had the option? I don't know. Maybe I'll get a yacht instead. I'm pretty sure that's jealousy. It's true. Of course I'm jealous. Of course. Does Jelly think everybody just has a private jet when they make it? I mean, I could also get on, like, first class Emirates flights instead. Maybe that would be better. If Jelly is Jeffstein, who would be your Ghislaine Jackswell? Who the hell is a Ghislaine Jackswell? Mercenary! Mercenary, thank you for the Aka! You can have a private jet, but you can't act like you care about the environment. Oh, but, I don't care about the environment. Thank you, Mercenary, for the Aka! Thank you! Image being poor. Thank you! Thank you. I'm a little less poor now. I'm not poor. I was never poor. Thank you! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you! I can now buy a private jet. I can now buy a private jet and I can fly all over the place. I heard that when Taylor Swift flies all over the place, like she flies like they're like 15-minute flights, is because that if you don't use a private jet for a while, it gets like kind of cooked, and then you gotta keep the engine always like, you know, you don't leave it like dead for too long, or like you have to go for like maintenance, or you have to go fuel your jet and stuff like that. I don't even know anymore. Well, she's an entertainer. So am I. It's a nice jet. I want a jet. Oh man, I must fly my private jet. I want a private jet. I want a private jet. I wanna be. Actually, I don't really want a private jet. Where would I put my private jet? I just buy a G-Wagon. I don't need a private jet to feel rich. I just need a G-Wagon. Yeah. Oh, on my private island! I forgot I had a private island. I forgot about that. What if I build a bridge and I drive my G-Wagon to my private island? Oh, or I get a yacht. I sail my yacht to my private island. I don't really want a yacht. It's like basically the same as a jet. What about Dexter's boat? What about Dexter's little boat? What is that boat called? Fishing boat? Is that a yacht? No, it's a sailboat. Yeah, Dexter Morgan's sailboat. Yeah, specifically his boat. Specifically his sailboat. What the hell are jelly streams even about? Dexter the ginger kid? He's ginger. Excuse me, what kind of private island? Totally not a fed, just asking if you guys have some food there. Oh, it's just a little private island. I grow apple trees on it, and I harvest apples that are very fresh. I call them jelly apples. Yes, isn't his hair brown? Whatever, dude. I don't even remember if he's blonde, brown, or ginger. I genuinely do not remember. Japples? Yeah, they're japples. My private island with jappel trees and orange trees. Also, I was gonna say grapes, but never mind. Grapevines? Maybe not grapevines. I don't want to start grape with the J. Let's do, let's do javocados. And jotatoes. What do you mean japples don't sound right? Japples? What's wrong with japples? What about joddermelons? 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 Jananas? Joconuts? I gotta like say the word out in my head before I say it out loud, just in case I say something really bad. What are Jerry streams even about? I don't know, man. We're on my private island with my japples, oranges, jotatoes, jananas, and joddermelons, and I don't know. What else was this? What was the third one? Javocados. Almost said kiwi with a J. I gotta kill myself. Thank you, Corey, for the 2 super. I really just got it. What are we talking about? No comment. Starlink forbidden on cruise ships and ship internet's like 1 MBS. What? What do you mean Starlink's forbidden on cruise ships? That's ridiculous. No, I've seen good like internet speed on cruise ships, especially like the posh ones, like freaking Explorer. You know, I want to go on an Explorer cruise. You think Explorer cruise will be cheaper? I don't know. You know, I'm fine with Princess. I will pay extra for the good internet. Because it's an experience I'm never gonna have again. You know, streaming on a cruise ship. I'll stream from the cruise ship bathtub of my suite. Anything but Carnival. Yeah, I don't want to do Carnival. It interferes with navigation. They say that! I mean, what can I do but believe it? From the bathtub. Yeah, I'll sit in the bathtub. That'd be fun. And I'll show you guys the water. And you guys are gonna dox my cruise ship from the water. You're gonna be like, oh, this is specifically this freaking place of the Atlantic Ocean. And I'm gonna get doxed. That wave, I know it. That species of fish. I only see it in these waters in this 50 by 50 centimeter radius. 50 centimeter radius of this part of the ocean. What the hell's 50 by 50 centimeter? What? Whatever. Oh, that amoeba! Yeah, exactly. Hello, Jonky and Star Knights. Hi, guys! Welcome. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? How are you doing? Specifically you. Scrap Trap, 1987. You born in 1987? I know that whale! I paid Starlink to watch a Jelly Talks on a cruise. I gotta host a Jelly Talks on a cruise, and then like I'll bring my webcam and the background will be literally the water that I'm in. Can't call him little bro. I can't. I really can't. I recognize that tree. That species of fish can only be seen on Tuesdays between 3 and 9 p.m. within a 50-meter radius of this exact body of water. Exactly. Some of you are gonna be like that, and it's gonna be over for me. Just use Fishman's name for everything, I guess. Then you guys are gonna be like, why the hell is Kevin on a cruise? And then you're gonna be like, oh, that's definitely Jelly, and they're not gonna make a difference. 2 years of following. Let's go. Thank you enough, guys. You're 24 months. Thank you. Fishman, can you take me on a cruise? I said you don't come. Only me. You joke, but someone found a location of someone by the reflection of their eyes in a photo. I mean, yeah. Makes sense. It was a train stop, wasn't it? Lots of Kevins on cruises. Yeah, but then the Asian Kevin. The Asian Kevin. What even is going on? I remember that. Yeah, that's like very old news. Isn't his name like Chinese John Smith? Oh, it's true. Oh yeah, if you're Asian, if you're male and Asian, there's a 50% chance you're named Kevin. That's true, actually. That's true. Yeah, what if I invite Dizzy so I don't go on the cruise alone? And then we can split the room fare? Or do they count by person, per person? I don't even know anymore. I'm hungry, guys. I think that's gonna be it for today. That's gonna be it for today, everybody. I'm pretty sure, I don't know. Does he still salty about missing her cruise vacation? She was going on a cruise vacation. God damn it, I'm so jealous. I'm gonna go look at how much Explorer cruises are. 1 second before the stream ends. I can disembark. Wait, no, I can embark from. It's called the Explorer. Explorer. It's like the posh one. Where to? Maybe I'll do like the Mediterranean ones. My Joe, thanks for yapping us. Thank you for this simple. I'm not gone yet. We can do like Northern Europe, Asia. You know Caribbean? I don't mind Caribbean. When? Let's say January. Oh boy, my birthday is in January. It's to February. Thank you! Thank you for the 5 members. Welcome to Stardust. Please enjoy your stay. Thank you. Miami, United States to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Poor alert, $5,000 per guest. Bro, this is a 7-night cruise. That's $800 a night. Oh, this one's cheaper. 9 nights. Oh, this one's cheap. Rome, Italy to Barcelona, Spain. This one's nice. This is only 4.8 thousand. Poor alert. It's not this one. This one actually might be good. Maybe I'll go earlier. So like people are, because like are these prices down or up? I don't freaking know. Is it dollars or euros? This is dollars. How many days? The one from Italy to Spain is 9 nights, so 10 days. What's vacation season? Oh, there's a $10,000 one from San Juan to Miami. 16 nights. That's actually pretty good value. It's only $600 a night. I'd still have to fly back. God damn it, it's true. Your websites ain't going to find cheaper cruises on decent cruise lines? I wanna go explore. Vacation is mid-year. Okay, so I should avoid mid-year. What's the low demand time? How the hell am I supposed to know that? Okay, when? Okay, there we go. Alright, there's one embarking 25th May to the 8th of June, 14 nights, $11,000, $11,925. That's freaking crazy. Oh, this one's even crazier. Monte Carlo, Monaco to Monte Carlo, Monaco. Why did I say Monaco differently twice? It's 5 nights at Freddy's for $20,000. That's $3,000 a night. I'm pretty sure this is like the posh room. What's the most expensive one? I think that was it. 3,000 bucks a night. Monoko from Expedition 3067. 5 nights on carnivals. Oh my god, I'm not on the right tax bracket for these, dude. I'm literally not in the right tax bracket for these. Is this even all inclusive? So if I go on the $600 a night one, is that like all inclusive? Do I have to pay for like drinks? Mokoko from Hololive? Okay, what about this one? What the hell? $40,000? 13 nights? Spain to Italy? Oh my god! Details. Why is it so expensive? Oh! Oh, it's Formula One! Oh! They bring you to go see Formula One. Oh, okay. Why is it so expensive? Hold on. Is it because it's like sweets or something? You gotta pay for the sweets? No, the Formula One is not excuse, it's just the price. What the hell? From $40,000 per adult. It's on the Explorer 1. I think they only have residences, penthouses, and suites. I don't know. Our Explorer cruises all inclusive. It is all inclusive, so it's not that bad. It's still pretty bad. No, not the $40,000 one. I'm talking about the 500 a day ones. Why does the price vary so much? They make you watch Formula One with those prices for 40K? For 40K? Yeah, I mean, if you eat like $200 worth of oysters a day and then you drink another $200 worth of champagne a day, then like the price it's pretty okay. Cause you only pay like $100 for the room. Monkey! Thank you, John English, for the 3 months. Thank you. Oh, this sounds too expensive. It's pretty freaking insane. The thing is, all of these are like, the most of what I'm seeing is like at least $800 a night, and it's so expensive. What about Carnival? I don't want to do Carnival because they make you pay for everything else, so you're gonna end up with like a similar price. Anyways, because you gotta pay for like every drink and every soda is like $10, man. I feel poor just listening. I was watching a video yesterday while I was eating. I made some crab soup. With some really crappy crab, and it was bad. Anyways, you need to remember the very cheap ones of inside cabins mean no windows, often a screen that shows you the outside. I know! I watch a lot of cruising videos. That's a lot of champagne. I say as someone who would drink $0 of champagne a day. Skill issue. I'll drink $200 worth of mocktails. Yeah, and I don't wanna do Carnival, man. They're gonna poop in my ship. Okay. There's a point in... Yeah, I was pretty sad. But it's fine. The soup was okay. It was basically freaking soy sauce soup. Soy sauce kombu soup. Mocktails, mixers, ice. What is that else? What? Everything is nice. I don't remember anymore. It's called a poop deck. Okay. Pour soy sauce on crab, call that soup. I boiled it. Crab is boiled. British. Okay. Dude. That's some insane freaking money, man. That's $5,000 is insane freaking money. I don't even clock these anymore. I'm not clocking any of these numbers in my head. Hi there, hi, Pine. Welcome back for 17 months. Okay, let me look at 2028 January. 3K. This one's cheaper. That's still expensive. 3K 3K for 7 nights. That's like their cheapest cruise. I mean, if it's all inclusive, I can eat $500 worth of oysters. Oh man. Their cheapest is like 500 per night, and it's like 7 nights, so it's gonna end up being like 4K. That's like their cheapest cruise. Oh my god, I sound so poor. Everything in March is like 5K at least. So 3K for 7 nights is pretty cheap. 3K is a lot of money. 3K is like a lot of money. It's like several months of income. Of local income. Are you really missing out if you can replicate the experience at someone else's house? Looking out of your window and seeing the ocean can never be replicated, and then you can feel the rock of the boat. Ah, the cruise. Okay, what's a cheap? What are cruise? All-inclusive cruises. Surely there's an all-inclusive cruise that's cheaper than Explora. MSC? No shot. Would you be okay with a day cruise? No, I want to wake up to the ocean. Sound of the ocean. What if you live in a house that floats on water? I love the ocean. I'm sorry. I just love the ocean. I want to go, like, touch the ocean. MSC is crap. No! No! Silver Sea? Norwegian Cruise Line? Celebrity. Is Celebrity mid-range? What is it called? What is it called? Like, cruise line hierarchy? Oh, here we go. Regent 7 Seas Cruises? The cruise caste system. What about, I don't know, dude. I'm gonna, This is cruisism. Norwegian is pretty good. How much is Norwegian? Dude, when I see the number 3,000, I think of it in like my local currency, and I'm like, it's not too bad. And then I convert it to dollars and then back, and I'm like, that's like an obscene amount of money. This not gonna have a boat? I don't know. I don't think so. Of course, I'm looking for a room with an ocean view. What's the point? Okay. Destination Caribbean, Transatlantic, Bahamas, Asia, Alaska. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Mediterranean. Port of departure. Anywhere? Can I just do anywhere? Dates February. What if I take my mom on a cruise instead of taking her to Australia? Caribbean. Oh, this is cheaper. It's like only $1,259 for 7 days. From? Is this an inside cabin? Second guest sales free. You guys want to come with me? You guys want to come? That's so cheap. That's just $600. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. That's sus. That's $600 a person for 7 days. That's less than $100 a day. That's not all inclusive. They're gonna make you pay $1 billion for food. And then all the excursions are also gonna be money. I don't trust this. It's sus. The Caribbean is a crap hole. It's so sus. It looks really nice. Like the rooms look really nice. Am I insane? 3,000 people occupancy. This looks way too nice. Jelly, we're Star Knights. We're gonna sink the cruise ship with our weight? No! This ship can take like 3,000 people, man. One Star Knight's not gonna make a difference. Unless you're like 3,000 people's worth of weight. In which case, you would be dead. Inside is 1.2. Ocean View is 1.3. The thing is, second guest sales free, so it's basically half. Girl math! The Jelly Hoshiumi Super Cruise. I could get the club balcony suite for 2.3, and if we split it in half, it's just 1.15. I don't think this is all inclusive. But it comes with the beverage package, the specialty dining package, and excursion credits. Oh yeah, I could call Dizzy. Dizzy, you wanna go on a Norwegian cruise line with me? Oh my god, cheaper than F1. Yeah, this is basically free if you compare it to the $40,000 cruise. This is basically free. Wow, girl math! Oh god! I'm gonna look at reviews in Norwegian. Okay, anyways. Thank you everybody for coming! Yay, guys! Just $3,000 in debt. That's so much money! Why is it so much money when you think about it, like, alone? But when you compare it to the $40,000 cruise one, which is money I can't even comprehend, it's like basically nothing. That's crazy. Oh well. Princess Cruises 10-day Queens of the Great Barrier Reef for only 2 people is 1.6K. I need the drinks package and Wi-Fi's about an extra 1.3. With it, no? You're kidding? $13? No, sure, $130. Surely not 1,300. Thank you, Mercenary Benefit is so fun. We build our own cruise ship and pay Jelly to go on it. Okay. Schrodinger's money. Schrodinger's money. I'm not in the right tax bracket. Maybe in 10 years. Alright, anyways. Some cruises are cheaper than Holiday Inn. Yeah, but then you're gonna be locked in a house in like a big ship in the middle of nowhere with like 5,000 people. I don't want to do that. I'll take 3K. Bedbugs versus cholera. Traffic. Some cruises are illegal, and you live in a container with rats. I expect cruises to be cheaper now considering the new virus. Yeah, that's exactly why we're talking about cruises in the first place. What the hell are jelly streams even about? Thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys next time. See you guys after for some new figures. Bye bye. Thank you everybody. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for listening to me. Yep. Thank you, Scooter, for the 5 for stream, Jelly. Oh, it was nice. Thank you. Oh, it was fun. Bye-bye. Thank you for the super today. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, Mercenary56. Really appreciate you today. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yap and complain. Average woman stream. Bye. Goodbye for now. I'll see you again. So don't feel down, okay? Come hang out the next time I'm here. I'll be around, my dear. Who wrote this amazing song? Did I see somebody ask that? Well, you'll be surprised, or not, to know that it was me all along. It's been me. Alright, bye guys. We're going to Erie. Bye! That's bait. I know. Thanks for the bait. Bye-bye!